Intimacy and Desire. Awaken the Passion in Your Relationship. Written by David Schnarch. Introduction. Intimacy and Desire. Is your relationship losing its magic? Picture this. You're sitting next to your partner, but something feels different. The electricity that once sparked between you seems to have dimmed. Sound familiar? You're about to discover why this happens to almost every couple, and more importantly, how to fix it. Want to know the most surprising truth about relationship problems? They're actually normal. Yes, you read that right. When couples lose their spark, it's not a red flag. It's a green light, showing your relationship is mature enough to enter its next exciting phase. Here's what makes this video essential viewing. First, you'll learn why your relationship isn't broken. Those moments when you feel disconnected from your partner, they happen to everyone. This video explains why these feelings are actually signs of a deep, committed relationship rather than a failing one. Next, you'll discover the secret that relationship experts have been keeping quiet. Sexual desire naturally changes over time. But here's the exciting part. It can become even better than before. You just need to know the right approach. But wait, there's more. This isn't just another try date night advice video. You'll get real practical solutions that have worked for thousands of couples. Whether you're feeling bored, disconnected, or just want to add more excitement, this video has your answer. The best part? These solutions are backed by research and real couple experiences. You'll hear stories from people who've been exactly where you are now and how they transformed their relationships from lukewarm to sizzling hot. Think about this. What if you could feel that first date butterfly feeling again, but with the deep connection you've built over years? This video shows you exactly how to create that magic. Don't let another day pass feeling disconnected from your partner. Every minute you spend watching this video is an investment in your relationship's future. Plus, you'll get exclusive tips you won't find in typical relationship advice articles. Ready to transform your relationship? Hit play now and discover how to bring back the spark you've been missing. Your future self and your partner will thank you for taking this first step toward a more passionate, connected relationship. Remember, a relationship without ups and downs isn't real. It's how you handle those moments that matters. Let's learn how to make those downs into spectacular ups. Chapter 1 of 8. Intimacy and Desire. Understanding desire in relationships. Every romantic relationship has a unique dynamic of sexual desire. One partner always wants sex more than the other. This doesn't mean something is wrong with the relationship. In every partnership, there is a high desire partner, HTP, and a low desire partner, LDP. These roles are relative and can change over time. Your position depends on your partner's sexual frequency. For example, if your partner wants sex daily and you want it once a week, you are the low desire partner. But if another couple has different frequencies, their roles might be different. The labels are not fixed or permanent. Partners can switch roles throughout their relationship. Someone who was the high desire partner in early years might become the low desire partner later. This shift is completely normal and natural. Many people worry about mismatched sexual desire. They think it means their relationship is failing. But this is a myth. Desire differences are common in all long-term relationships. Understanding this dynamic can help reduce relationship stress. You're not broken if you want less or more sex than your partner. It's just part of human connection. Sexual desire is complex. It changes with time, circumstances, and personal experiences. What matters is mutual respect and communication about these differences. Don't judge yourself or your partner for desire variations. Accept that every relationship has its unique rhythm. Open, honest conversations can help navigate these differences. Relationships are about more than just sexual frequency. Emotional connection, understanding, and support matter more than matching exactly in desire levels. Remember, having different sexual desires is normal. It doesn't define the health of your relationship. What matters is how you handle these differences together. Chapter 2 of 8, Intimacy and desire. Understanding relationship desire. Dynamics. In every relationship, partners experience different levels of sexual desire. One partner always wants more intimacy than the other. This creates a unique power balance. The partner with lower desire controls sexual interactions. They decide whether intimacy happens or not. This might feel uncomfortable for both partners. Meet Connie and Brett, a couple struggling with desire differences. Brett wanted more sex. Connie felt pressured and powerless. Their relationship seemed on the brink of failure. Initially, Brett blamed Connie for low sexual desire. This made Connie feel guilty and frustrated. They didn't understand the natural dynamics of relationship desire. Every relationship has a high desire partner, HDP, and a low desire partner, LDP. These roles are not permanent. They can change over time. The low desire partner always has more control. They decide when and if sexual interactions occur. This isn't intentional manipulation but a natural relationship mechanism. This dynamic extends beyond sexual interactions. In household tasks, project collaborations, and other shared activities, the low desire partner influences outcomes. Being the high desire partner doesn't guarantee getting what you want. The low desire partner makes final decisions. This can feel frustrating for the high desire partner. Low desire partners don't enjoy this power. They often feel pressured to perform. The responsibility can feel like a burden. Understanding these dynamics helps couples communicate better. Connie and Brett learned to discuss their differences without blame. They realized their situation was normal. Relationships are complex. Desire levels change. Partners should focus on mutual understanding and respect. Communication is key. Discussing desire differences openly can strengthen relationships. Both partners need empathy and patience. Remember, mismatched desire is common. It doesn't mean your relationship is failing. It's a natural part of human connection. Chapter 3 of 8. Intimacy and Desire. The hidden purpose of desire. Differences. Relationships are complex journeys of personal growth. Sexual desire isn't just about physical connection. It's a profound mechanism for self-development. In the beginning, couples experience intense passion. They can't keep their hands off each other. This initial phase is temporary and intentional. Evolutionary science explains this phenomenon. Our brains trigger strong attraction to help us choose a partner. Once selected, brain chemistry changes. Sexual desire issues are not relationship failures. They are nature's way of pushing personal development. Desire differences serve a deeper purpose. Humans have evolved through complex social interactions. Our sense of self develops through challenges and conflicts. Relationships are growth laboratories. Long-term partnerships constantly shape individual identities. Each interaction impacts personal development. Couples experience what experts call co-evolution. Desire problems force partners to communicate. They create opportunities for understanding. Tensions become tools for personal transformation. Conflict isn't negative, it's a natural mechanism for psychological growth. Partners learn about themselves through relationship challenges. Sexual desire fluctuations are normal. They push individuals to become more self-aware. Differences create opportunities for deeper connections. The human brain is designed for adaptation. Relationship dynamics help individuals grow. Sexual tension becomes a catalyst for personal evolution. Partners impact each other's sense of self. Every argument, discussion, and intimate moment matters. These experiences shape individual identities. From an evolutionary perspective, sex serves more than reproduction. It's a tool for personal and collective development. Desire differences are growth opportunities. Embrace relationship challenges as chances to learn. Communicate openly about feelings and needs. Understand that desire is a complex, dynamic experience. Remember, relationship growth is a continuous journey. Sexual desire ebbs and flows. What matters is mutual understanding and personal development. Chapter 4 of 8: Intimacy and Desire. The mind reading game in relationships. Relationships are complex emotional landscapes. Partners constantly seek understanding and validation. We track each other's thoughts unconsciously. Imagine coming home tired after a difficult day. You expect your partner to comfort you. But what happens when they're exhausted too? Most people enter relationships wanting constant emotional support. We want to feel valued and understood. This creates unexpected relationship dynamics. Humans have a natural ability to read minds. This skill is called mind mapping. It helps us understand our partner's feelings without direct communication. Mind mapping is an evolutionary survival mechanism. We track our partner's emotions automatically. This helps us predict potential conflicts or connections. People seek self-validation through their partner's reactions. We want constant emotional reassurance. Our sense of self depends on external feedback. This mind tracking process happens unconsciously. Partners continuously analyze each other's thoughts and feelings. It's a natural relationship survival strategy. When partners fail to provide expected emotional support, disappointment follows. We feel disconnected and misunderstood. This creates relationship tension. Mind mapping influences sexual desire too. Partners constantly evaluate their attractiveness through each other's reactions. It's a complex emotional dance. Some people have a stronger, reflected sense of self. They rely more heavily on partner validation. This can create emotional dependency. Constant mind tracking puts pressure on relationships. Partners feel obligated to meet constant emotional needs. This can reduce genuine intimacy. Understanding these dynamics helps improve relationships. Recognize that mind mapping is natural. Don't expect perfect emotional synchronization. Communication remains key to healthy partnerships. Share your feelings openly. Understand that mind reading has limits. Embrace relationship complexities with compassion. Accept that partners cannot always meet every emotional need. Growth happens through understanding. Chapter 5 of 8: Intimacy and Desire. The truth about relationship validation. Seeking constant validation from your partner destroys intimacy. Relationships thrive on honesty and personal growth. Self-respect matters more than external approval. Consider Sally and Robert's story. Sally faked orgasms for years. She wanted to protect Robert's ego. This damaged their relationship deeply. People often depend on partners for self-worth. They seek constant emotional reassurance. This creates unhealthy relationship dynamics. Demanding continuous validation triggers relationship conflict. Partners feel oppressed by constant emotional needs. Intimacy suffers when one person relies too much on the other. Self-image directly impacts sexual desire. Feeling inadequate reduces emotional and physical connection. Partners must develop individual sense of self. True intimacy requires personal authenticity. You must know yourself beyond your partner's approval. Self-respect comes from internal values. Sally's journey reveals important relationship lessons. She chose honesty over comfortable lies. This required significant emotional courage. When Sally revealed her truth, Robert struggled. He experienced emotional and physical challenges. Healing takes time and mutual understanding. Relationship growth demands personal confrontation. Partners must be willing to face uncomfortable truths. Vulnerability leads to deeper connections. Faking emotions destroys trust and intimacy. Honest communication rebuilds relationship foundations. Partners must support individual growth. Sexual relationships are about mutual understanding. They're not about constant validation. Respect and authenticity matter most. Learn to soothe your own frustrations. Develop a strong sense of self. Don't rely on your partner for complete emotional fulfillment. Relationships are journeys of personal development. Each challenge offers opportunity for growth. Embrace vulnerability and honest communication. Remember, change takes time. Be patient with yourself and your partner. Authentic connections require continuous effort. Chapter 6 of 8: Intimacy and desire. Sexual intimacy's evolution. Relationships change sexual dynamics over time. What once felt exciting becomes routine. Couples often struggle with maintaining passion. Imagine a familiar sexual scenario. Back rubs signal intimacy. Predictable interactions replace spontaneous excitement. Something feels missing. Most couples resist changing sexual patterns. Familiar routines provide comfort and security. New experiences trigger anxiety and uncertainty. Sexual experimentation naturally slows in long-term relationships. Partners develop established intimate behaviors. These patterns feel safe and predictable. Initial relationship stages create sexual comfort. Low conflict and emotional connection shape intimate interactions. Established routines become emotional anchors. Trying new sexual experiences feels challenging. Unfamiliar behaviors increase psychological discomfort. Partners prefer predictable intimate encounters. Anxiety prevents sexual exploration. Couples fear disappointing each other. Established patterns feel emotionally safer. Long-term relationships develop specific sexual norms. These patterns emerge during initial connection periods. Partners unconsciously create comfortable interactions. Maintaining excitement requires conscious effort. Couples must challenge comfortable routines. Sexual growth demands emotional vulnerability. Comfort doesn't mean stagnation. Relationships need continuous emotional and physical evolution. Partners must communicate openly about desires. Sexual experiences reflect relationship dynamics. Intimate connections require mutual understanding. Emotional safety matters more than novelty. Embracing change takes courage. Partners must support each other's vulnerabilities. Honest communication builds deeper connections. Remember that discomfort precedes growth. New experiences feel challenging initially. Patience and mutual respect are crucial. Sexual intimacy is a journey. Relationships continuously transform. Embrace change with compassion and understanding. Chapter 7 of 8. Intimacy and desire. Breaking through relationship. Gridlock. Sexual relationships face inevitable challenges. Couples often reach points of complete standstill. Understanding these moments can transform intimate connections. Meet Ellen and Regina, a couple struggling with intimacy. Ellen desired frequent sexual interactions. Regina felt uncomfortable with their routine. Every time Ellen suggested something new, Regina became anxious. She would freeze emotionally. Communication broke down completely. Sexual growth happens at relationship breaking points. Experts call this moment gridlock. It's a critical turning point in partnerships. Gridlock occurs when partners refuse to take responsibility. Neither person wants to address underlying issues. Emotional walls become impenetrable. Couples often believe avoiding conflict maintains peace. This approach creates long-term relationship damage. Unresolved tensions accumulate silently. Placating a partner might seem helpful initially. However, it prevents genuine emotional growth. Real intimacy requires honest communication. Many relationships experience similar communication barriers. Sexual desire becomes complicated. Partners feel misunderstood and frustrated. Reaching a complete relationship standstill forces confrontation. Couples must address hidden emotional challenges. Vulnerability becomes necessary for progress. Developing personal emotional strength matters. Partners must learn to manage individual anxieties. Self-understanding precedes relationship understanding. Collaboration is crucial for overcoming intimacy challenges. Both partners must commit to growth. Mutual respect drives meaningful change. Therapy and open communication can help. Professional guidance provides relationship tools. Partners learn to communicate effectively. Sexual growth requires courage and patience. Relationships evolve through challenging moments. Emotional intimacy deepens through honest interactions. Remember that relationship challenges are normal. Every partnership experiences difficult phases. Commitment and understanding create stronger bonds. Chapter 8 of 8. Intimacy and Desire. Rebuilding relationship. Intimacy. Relationships evolve through collaborative efforts. Intimacy requires consistent mutual work. Partners must actively build strong connections. Couples often struggle with maintaining sexual passion. Communication breaks down over time. Emotional distance grows silently. Building a strong partnership takes intentional effort. Partners must commit to mutual growth. Collaborative relationships require continuous investment. Establishing relationship alliance involves 4 key elements. 1. Developing personal self-awareness. 2. Managing individual anxieties. 3. Confronting relationship challenges. 4. Tolerating temporary discomfort. Physical intimacy reflects emotional connection. Partners can rebuild closeness through intentional practices. Simple exercises create profound changes. One recommended technique is hugging till relaxed. Partners hug for 10 minutes. Focus on bodily sensations and breathing. Create space for emotional vulnerability. This exercise helps partners 1. Reduce physical tension. 2. Improve emotional communication. 3. Build trust. 4. Understand relationship dynamics. Many couples experience sexual disconnection. Anxiety and past hurts create barriers. Consistent, gentle approaches can heal relationships. Larry and Juanita's story demonstrates relationship transformation. They practiced weekly hugging exercises. Slowly, their emotional and physical intimacy improved. After 3 weeks of consistent practice, they reconnected intimately. Their 19-year sexual drought ended. Patience and commitment created breakthrough. Relationship growth requires 1. Mutual understanding. 2. Emotional vulnerability. 3. Consistent effort. 4. Gentle communication. Sexual intimacy is more than physical interaction. It represents deeper emotional connection. Partners must invest in mutual understanding. Kindness matters most in relationship rebuilding. Small, consistent actions create significant changes. Patience transforms relationship dynamics. Remember that relationship growth takes time. Every couple's journey is unique. Mutual respect drives meaningful connection. Conclusion. Intimacy and desire. Rebuilding relationship. Intimacy. Relationships naturally experience desire challenges. Understanding these dynamics helps couples grow. Intimacy requires continuous emotional work. Every long-term relationship faces desire problems. These challenges are normal and expected. Partners must approach difficulties with patience. Sexual intimacy evolves through emotional connection. Couples must step outside comfort zones. Vulnerability becomes a pathway to deeper understanding. Many partners avoid challenging relationship dynamics. They fear emotional discomfort. Growth happens through confronting relationship challenges. A powerful intimacy exercise is heads on pillows. Partners lie face to face on separate pillows. Maintain eye contact for 10 minutes. This exercise challenges relationship boundaries. 1. Increases emotional vulnerability. 2. Builds intimate connection. 3. Reduces communication barriers. 4. Creates space for understanding. Initially, the experience feels awkward. Partners may feel uncomfortable. Consistent practice transforms relationship dynamics. Successful intimacy requires 1. Mutual understanding. 2. Emotional courage. 3. Consistent effort. 4. Gentle communication. Remember that relationship growth takes time. Every couple's journey is unique. Patience creates meaningful connections. Sexual desire is more than physical interaction. It represents deeper emotional understanding. Partners must invest in mutual growth. Relationship challenges are opportunities for connection. Embrace vulnerability with compassion. Small, consistent actions create significant changes.